Hello again. It's been a hot minute since I've filmed. And I've had all sorts of adventures, and I have a little dog in my face right now. Actually, yesterday I just got back from a week-long visit to my folks in New York, and Willa, I like to think, missed me. He's being very needy. But yeah, so pretty much figured do this video a little differently. I'm going to fix her dog bowl and talk about a new little, I guess, calling it a challenge feels super cringe, but I suppose that's what it is. Anyways, I'm doing just like a 5-week throwing myself at some creative projects. So for a while I was pretty good. Well, okay, so it wasn't actually that long, but I was having a great start to like posting fairly regularly, not just here but other places as well, and I was like submitting poems, and then I got viral meningitis, which knocked me on my ass and scrambled my brains for 2 weeks, and I am finally starting to feel like I've bounced back from that properly. Like, it took so fucking long, excuse my language. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Anyways, I feel like I have like a normal, healthy, reasonable amount of energy again, so and there's some stuff I really want to focus on. Like, I kind of had a half-hearted Etsy launch a few weeks ago. Need one more hand. I think I've said that before. But I really want to dive into that again. And okay, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Sorry. This is a bowl I hand threw like 6 years ago. I'm very fond of it. So yeah, I'm focusing on my art. I'm getting back into doing poem submissions. I took part in a, what is it? What was that called? I'm forgetting. That's the one thing that has not totally come back from my meningitis, is I am forgetful. I want to say it was April, where you write a poem every day, and I did that, and so I have like, what is it, 30 poems that I edited up, and for a while I was gonna submit them as like a chapbook to a couple different contests, but then decided against it. So I think I'm gonna like salvage like 8 or 9 of those to submit to a bunch of places. My goal by the end of July 31st, is to do like 30 submissions, which is a lot. but pretty much, if you batch poetry, you can, if you choose places that allow you to do simultaneous submissions, it shouldn't be that bad. So I'm doing that. Going back to the gym. I have some strength related goals I want to focus on. Definitely got to finish Moth and Hound. One of my videos this week is going to be about that. I also have another comic I want to finish. That one should be fairly short, maybe 12 or 14 pages, but it's based on a dream I had. This is another piece of mine that I threw, and I have just some not quite iced but also not hot matcha in it because it's hot. Sorry, I'm very distractible. Yeah, so finishing those comics and getting them out and available in the world, and some other stuff. I'm gonna do my best. My goal is 4 videos a week, which feels insane, but like these next like 5, maybe 6 weeks are gonna be like, I'm home, I'm not really going anywhere. I have like 1 camping trip planned. It might be 2, but I'm mostly gonna be here, which means I really have to throw myself in everything I want to do before, because like August is going to be kind of crazy, so I'm spending 2 weeks on the road. I'm doing like a 5-day writer's retreat, which I'm looking forward to so much. And then I'm getting back, and that is the end of my 6-month sabbatical, and like I'm going to be starting some of it now this month, but I'm going to be really searching for a job, and if there's any way I can get some sort of income from my art and creative projects, that would be top notch. So there's where I'm at. I've had a goofy few weeks. Definitely have to figure some way out to film so that it's not like the biggest, worst chore in the world. Yeah, and work out and take care of myself. And take care of the garden, which is just like a fair bit of work, but I'm really excited. So there might be a garden tour or like a little let's do some plein airs in my garden, which I'm really excited about. And I have some essays in the work for my Substack, which I'll put a link to that in below, as well as my Etsy and my portfolio. Definitely, like, don't check my portfolio until actually July because I really have to update my website. So you're not allowed to click that until July 1st. Everything else though is good. My Etsy will be off of vacation at the end of the week. I'm gonna be working on some little postcard sketchbooks, and I'm getting the rest of my smaller paintings up and listed, which is really exciting. I'm hoping to whip out some paintings on paper that are a little more affordable, and there's something else, but now I can't remember what it is. I have it written down somewhere. I originally was going to script this, and then it was just like, I don't want to fire up my crappy old laptop, so I'm not going to do that, and you're stuck with me. Sorry. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. We also still clearly have house stuff going on, although I did finish a mural, and I'm actually going to show you guys that really quick. So happy with how that turned out. Like, I love this thing so much. Please excuse all the tools. Just, my boyfriend and I both hate that. But I love this. And we're actually, like, re-drywalling this section of the wall behind me because I did that, like, the day after I decided, oh, I'm not sick anymore, and I didn't do a good job. Surprising no one. Yeah, so that's that. And that's where I'm at. And Will is now asleep on the floor. And I've got sourdough bread in the oven that I need to take out. But yeah, so I'm hoping to stick around. This was a little vague. I feel like it was a little vague. I'm sorry if it was a little vague. I'll be probably posting weekly updates. I literally had the idea for this like not even a week ago, so I haven't fully fleshed out all of my goals and objectives, but like I'm trying to figure out if I can can I play ukulele every single day? And I would love to try because I haven't played in ages and it's embarrassing. So we'll see. Stay tuned here. I think later this week I'm gonna do a little video on just like follow me as I make an entire comic page from sketch to publication. I've got a sketchbook tour from my time in New York because I did do a fair bit of that. I might actually try to also do the plein air with me in my garden. It'll be a good reason for me to break out the weed whacker and clean it up a little bit. So that's what's coming down the line. So yeah, I hope you stick around for that and enjoy this video, and have a great rest of your day. See you in the next one.